Welcome to the realm of Isekai, where ordinary lives are upended, and new worlds brimming with magic, adventure, and unexpected twists await. Today, we're diving into the captivating world of top 10 Isekai Harem Anime, where main character is overpowered and surprises everyone. These are the stories where our protagonists, often starting as seemingly average individuals, find themselves transported to fantastical realms. Armed with overwhelming powers and surrounded by adoring companions, they consistently leave everyone around them shocked by their abilities. Number 10 World Break, Aria of Curse for a Holy Swordsman. A harem anime set in a world where individuals retain memories of their past lives, which grant them unique powers. The protagonist, Moroha Himura, is a high school student who attends Akane Academy, an institution for training saviors, people who use their past life abilities to fight monstrous creatures called metaphysicals. Moroha is unique because he recalls memories from two past lives. In one, he was a powerful swordsman named Flaga, and in the other, a master sorcerer named Shusora. This dual heritage makes him exceptionally powerful. At the academy, Moroha meets two girls who also remember their past lives and share a connection with him. Satsuki Ranju was his sister in one past life, and Shizuno Yurushiburo was his lover in another. As Moroha interacts with Satsuki, Shizuno, and other female characters, he forms a harem, with multiple girls developing feelings for him. Number 9 Samurai Harem, Asu no Yuichi. Asu no Yuichi is a harem comedy anime centered around Yuichi Karasuma, a skilled samurai who has spent his entire life training in the mountains with his father. At the age of 17, his father sends him to the city to learn more about modern society and refine his skills further. Yuichi ends up living with the Ikaruga family, which consists of 4 sisters, Ibuki, Ayame, Chihaya, and Kagome. Despite his old-fashioned and often clueless demeanor, Yuichi quickly proves to be an exceptionally talented martial artist. His skills and traditional samurai upbringing often surprise those around him, especially the Ikaruga sisters, who become the focal point of his new life. The series follows Yuichi's adventures and misadventures as he navigates everyday life, high school, and the affections of the various girls he encounters. Number 8 Dog Days. Dog Days is a fantasy anime that follows the adventures of Shinku Izumi, a seemingly ordinary middle school student who is summoned to the magical world of Flonyard. Flonyard is inhabited by beings with animal traits, such as dog-like or cat-like ears and tails. Shinku is called upon by Princess Milhior of the Biscotti Republic to help defend her country from the Galette Lion Dominion. Upon his arrival, Shinku is granted the title of a hero and given magical powers that enhance his physical abilities. Despite his initial lack of familiarity with this new world, Shinku quickly adapts and demonstrates exceptional athleticism and combat prowess. His surprising skills and bravery earn him the admiration and affection of many characters, especially the female ones, creating a harem-like dynamic. Number 7 The Eighth Son. Are you kidding me? An isekai anime that follows the story of Shingo Ichinomiya, a typical Japanese salaryman who finds himself reincarnated in a fantasy world as Wendelin von Benno Baumeister, the 8th son of a poor noble family. Despite the challenges of his new life, Wendelin discovers he possesses exceptional magical talent, setting him apart from his family and peers. Wendelin's extraordinary magical abilities are soon recognized, and he receives training that allows him to hone his powers further. His talents and quick progress surprise everyone around him, leading to his rapid rise in status. Throughout his journey, Wendelin encounters various characters, many of whom are female, and become part of his growing circle of friends and admirers. Number 6 Hortensia Saga. Hortensia Saga is a fantasy anime set in the medieval kingdom of Hortensia. The story begins with the kingdom being thrown into chaos when the king is betrayed and killed by his trusted duke. The protagonist, Alfred Ober, is a young noble and knight who sets out on a journey to restore peace and uncover the truth behind the treachery. Alongside his companions, including Marius Castreed, a girl disguised as a boy and the rightful heir to the throne, Alfred battles various threats and uncovers secrets about the kingdom's past. Number 5. Conception. Conception is a fantasy harem anime that follows Itsuki Yuga, an average high school student who suddenly finds himself transported to the mystical world of Granvania. In this world, he meets a mysterious girl named Mahiru Kanatsuki and learns that he has been chosen as a god's gift to save Granvania from monsters known as impurities. As a god's gift, Itsuki possesses the ability to father star children with 12 maidens, each representing one of the zodiac signs. These maidens are powerful warriors who accompany Itsuki on his quest to purify dungeons and defeat impurities threatening the world. Itsuki's task is to form bonds with these maidens through ritualistic classmating ceremonies, which involve combining their star energy to create star children. Number 4. The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. A fantasy anime that revolves around Prince Wine Salima Arbalest, a young and intelligent prince of the Kingdom of Natra. Despite his aloof demeanor and laziness, Wine possesses exceptional intellect and strategic acumen. The story begins when Wine's father, the king, sends him on a mission to govern the small and impoverished territory of Esminit and restore its prosperity. With the help of his loyal maid, Ninim Raelii, and other capable individuals he gathers along the way, Wine sets out to implement innovative policies and reforms to turn Esminit into a thriving nation. Number 3. The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einherjar. The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einherjar follows Yudo Suu, a high school student transported to a fantasy world resembling ancient Scandinavia. There, he discovers his ability to summon Einherjar, legendary warriors from Earth's history, to aid him in leading the Wolf Clan. With strategic acumen and knowledge of history, Yudo aims to unite rival clans and protect his newfound home from external threats. His summoning power surprises those around him, establishing him as a formidable leader who navigates political complexities with tactics and diplomacy. Alongside battles and challenges, Yudo forms bonds with several female characters who pledge loyalty and develop romantic feelings for him, contributing to the harem dynamic. Despite his initial advantage, Yudo faces personal trials that shape his growth as a leader and deepen relationships with his companions, showcasing a blend of fantasy, strategic warfare, and romance in his quest to reshape a fantastical world. Number 2. In Another World with My Smartphone. In Another World with My Smartphone follows Tuya Mochizuki, a teenager who is accidentally killed and reincarnated into a fantasy world by God's grace. Blessed with the ability to bring his smartphone and have it function with magical enhancements, Tuya discovers he can wield all forms of magic effortlessly and access vast knowledge from his previous life. In this medieval-like world teeming with magic and mythical creatures, Tuya's overpowered status surprises everyone, from common folk to powerful beings. His smartphone becomes a pivotal tool, enabling him to communicate across distances, gather information, and even enhance his magical abilities. As Tuya explores this new realm, he forms deep bonds with various female characters who are captivated by his kindness, intelligence, and the novelty of his abilities. This dynamic leads to a harem-like scenario where multiple women develop romantic feelings for him. Despite his overwhelming power, Tuya remains humble and uses his skills to help those in need. Number 1. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. In How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, Takuma Sakamoto is a reclusive gamer who is mysteriously transported into the virtual world of his favorite game, Cross Reverie, where he takes on the appearance of his in-game character, Diablo, a powerful demon lord with overwhelming strength and magic. In this new world, Takuma inadvertently becomes the master of 2 girls who had attempted to summon him as their servant, but due to his unique abilities and powerful demeanor, he ends up subjugating them instead. Despite his fearsome appearance and reputation as the Demon Lord, Takuma is actually socially awkward and relies heavily on his in-game knowledge to navigate the world and its challenges. Throughout the series, he surprises those around him with his strategic brilliance, overwhelming magical prowess, and unexpectedly caring nature, especially towards the girls who gradually form his harem.
I'm waiting for the rain. I'm bracing for the thunder.